All right, hi Musketeers. So your dog bonus exercise for today is how to stretch your dog's rear legs. So earlier this week we did front leg stretches. We're ending out the week with rear leg stretches. So again, if you do any kind of dog sports with your dog, hunting, lure coursing, agility, disc dog, stunt dog, dock diving, any of those sports, you should be stretching your dog out after they competed and before you put them away. If you are a sporty spice and you take your dog biking or rollerblading or running, you want to stretch your dog out after you do that run before you go home, take a shower, kick back. While those muscles are still warm, you want to stretch them out, same as we need to help prevent injury. So front legs only have 2 stretches. Rear legs are going to have 3. Arrow! So, come here this way. Thank you. So your first stretch is just a scrunchie. So I'm going to take one foot and support her hock. That's right here. I kind of hang on to this back piece. And the other one, I support her knee and I just kind of scrunch that up. You can scrunch and hold for a couple breaths. I kind of active stretch, so a couple little things, and then set it down. Let your dog readjust. Foot. I've kind of gotten in the habit of announcing when I'm going to pick up my dog's foot. So then they can adjust their weight accordingly, and I'm not just ripping a leg out and whoop, they fall over. So your first stretch is straight up. I actually have evolved and I don't do this one just independently. Your second stretch is a fire hydrant, so just like it sounds, imagine a boy dog peeing on a fire hydrant. So I start with scrunching up, and then you're going to put your hands kind of on the medial side of their leg, the inside of their thigh and their hock, and you're just going to gently rotate that hip up and that foot out. Your knee and your hock and your toes should all kind of be in line, and then you're going to release it back down. So I'm pretending I have a boy dog and she's going to hike her little leg. Very good. And then back down. That's good girl. And then your third one is a Superman or a Wonder Wire hair. So I usually go straight up, and then you're going to support the bottom side and you're going to stretch out. And can you tell, she loves this stretch. She'll actually kick her foot out and really, really stretch. Hold that for a breath or two. If we've just got done running, we're not real warm today. So I'll scrunch up and then stretch. Oh, and everything stretches. If we just got done running or rollerblading, I will actually do 2 to 3 deep breaths myself. And then release it down. Kind of helps. First of all, our dogs tend to mimic what we're doing, and so they'll adjust their breathing to mirror ours. And it also helps me do a count on how long to hold it. So both sides, here, this way. Good job. Good. So if you go back and watch the video from Monday, earlier this week when we did those front leg stretches, if you watch, you can actually see her front end is not as flexible and bendy as her rear end. So if you go back and watch that video, you can see where she starts to stretch and I get some resistance. Now I didn't jam that front leg, I just gently, and we've all had a big workout and the next day we're like, oh, okay, breathe, and then stretch further. So you can actually see the tight areas, and her tight area is actually up here in between her shoulder blades, but that affects her front legs when she stretches out. So go back and watch that. You can see where she's tight. And I think that one was also taken when I was at the Canine Conditioning Conference. And so she had a full day of balancing on the peanuts and climbing on the climbs, and a very, very busy day the day before. And so we had used all those muscles. Now, compare and contrast, hold, fire hydrant. Now compare that to when we do this one, stretch, and she actually kicks that leg way out and actively stretches herself. She really likes these rear leg stretches. But does that mean I should skip the front leg stretches? No, that means I need to do more of those. Thank you. On your box. Oh, stretch to help keep her front end nimble and flexible and injury free. So stretching is important for our dogs as well. Have a great day.